Good morning, DESS. Sorry, let's try that again. Good morning, DESS. That's better. And welcome to our first online assembly. Now, I'm really excited to be doing this assembly for you today. But before we get started with the theme for our assembly, I just wanted to say a massive thank you and congratulations for the hard work and effort that you've been putting into your online learning so far. I know the teachers have been blown away, actually overwhelmed in some cases, with the amount and the quality that you're sending in. So thanks very much, guys. Give yourself a quick pat on the back and let's see if we can keep that momentum going. Now, what am I going to talk to you about today? Well, it's this. The new 3 R's of education. I wonder if anybody thinks they might know what is Mr. Clarkson talking about today. Well, the fact that it says the new 3 R's suggests that there was an old 3 R's. Well, there was. And I wonder, and this is my first challenge for you, is can you work out what the old 3 R's of education stood for? Now, if you think you know the answer, then comment on the post that I've put out and we'll see how many of you can get them right, and I'll see if I can give out some virtual house points. You might need a little bit of help. So, because they're the old 3 R's of education, you might try and find somebody who is a little bit older than you are. Yes, that's right. Your mum, maybe your dad, Mr. Hall, yeah, Mr. Hall, yes. Mr. Walsh, yes, Mr. Walsh. We all know Mr. Walsh is super up. Now, I'm stopping there. We don't want to upset Mrs. Dando and I don't want to get myself in trouble. So let's just move on. So, what's my first R in our new 3 R's? Well, they're all linked to helping you look after yourself. They're all linked to helping support your well-being in this time of online learning. And the first one is actually one you're very familiar with. And that's Mrs. Dando's favourite word, or the word for this year. And that is, of course, all shouted out, brilliant. Responsibility. Responsibility. You have a responsibility which you've embraced straight away. You have that responsibility to approach this with the right attitude, to choose the attitude that you take. At the moment, you've all been super positive, super keen, and been willing to try new things out, to try learning in this online style with mum or with dad and without your teacher directly there. And it's great, and you need to try to keep that positive enthusiasm going, because it will get tricky at times. It will get hard, but you've got to try and stay positive and find those solutions. You've also got that responsibility for setting up your own space, your own working space, so that you know if you've got a good working environment, whether that's a small desk or a place in the lounge or the bedroom, where you're going to be able to work without distraction. And that's going to help improve the quality of your work, and actually it will probably help you get the work done that little bit quicker. But you've also got a big responsibility to look after yourself. You've got that responsibility to make the choices that are going to help keep you healthy, keep you safe, but also keep you ready for learning. And that leads into my second R, and that is the importance of routine. Now, what do I mean by routine? Any suggestions? Anybody got a routine set up at home already? Well, a routine means a clear plan or schedule for when you're going to do things. It really helps me. It's really helped me to sit down in my new office, in my house, to set a routine of what my day is going to look like, because it looks very different to what it did before. And including in that routine is getting up, getting showered and washed, getting dressed and feeling ready for a day of learning. Now, it might be that you put your school uniform on. I've seen some of you on your videos that you've been posting are still wearing your DESS uniform with pride, and that's lovely to see. But you don't have to. Whatever works for you. But what I really want you to make sure you do is build into your routine those important breaks. those times when you build in your exercise. You should be doing some exercise on a daily basis, and I know Mr. Lowe and Mr. Webster have posted some great links and activities for you all to get stuck into. Also, make sure you've always got a water bottle or a drink of water with you so that you can be regularly having a drink, staying hydrated throughout the whole process. And also, build in those important snack times and meal times. And then end that day with a routine of a good, set bedtime. Those routines will really help your mindset, but they will also really help you be more productive when you're doing that learning. Now, what is our final R? It is to reach out. And what I mean by that is to reach out and ask for help. Ask for help if you're feeling stuck, or you're a little bit unsure what to do, or if you're just feeling a little bit uneasy or anxious about it. Reach out and talk to somebody. Can you think of who you could reach out and talk to? Who could help you? That's right, yeah. You could speak to Mum, you could speak to Dad. That's right, yes, you can post lots and lots of questions to your teachers. I know a lot of them have set up folders on Seesaw for your questions, so they will definitely get back to you and help you through that learning process. And it's important in those situations to realise your teacher might not be able to respond instantly, and that's okay. You can just wait, leave that piece of work and come back to it once your teacher's been able to respond. And yes, of course, hopefully you can reach out to each other. Reach out to your friends to find out what they've been doing, what they've been up to, and how they're finding the work. All of these things are really important to help you really have a successful time when we're doing our online learning. So, please remember those 3 R's. Take responsibility. Build that routine into your day and reach out, even if it's just for the simplest question, but it might just help you feel a little bit better about that day. Thank you, DESS. I hope you've enjoyed our first online assembly, and I hope to speak to you soon. And I'm going to let you into a secret, but don't tell Mrs. Nando. I did the assembly in my slippers. Bye-bye, DESS.